having fun, huh? Is this fantastic? Yes! It's the last day of Star Wars Weekends 2013. But we're here now, and it's the Stars of the Saga talk show, and it's awesome, yeah? Very cool. All right, well, my name is James Arnold Taylor. I'm your host of Star Wars Weekends. It's my third year of hosting, and it's been a true honor. And I want to thank all of you for participating in all this and coming out and just supporting this fantastic event that celebrates all things Star Wars. Now, the way I fit into the world of Star Wars is, for the past 11 years, I've provided the voice of a very famous Jedi Knight, and some of which on the Clone Wars, but because I'm a voice actor. So people find out I'm a voice actor, they don't see me in front of the camera, they hear me in a little padded room talking to myself. They say, well, have I heard you in anything? In which case I usually say to them, yes, I'm Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi on Star Wars The Clone Wars, and Master Plo Koon as well. But I've also doubled for Michael J. Fox, Stuart Little, and Milo Thatch. I've been Leonardo the Ninja Turtle.
Yabba dabba doo, Fred Flintstone.
Johnny Test, who's totally awesome. I'm even a Strawberry Mini Wheat.
And the voice that tells you what's coming up next on Animation Domination.
And Disney's so random. I've even been the guy that would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Now, in video games, I provide the voice of Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank, Tidus from Final Fantasy X, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Great Scott, Young Doc Brown,
Captain Jack Sparrow,
Billy Wonka,
Prince Charming,
Gingy the Gingerbread Man, the voice of Millions,
and Fallen Transformers.
Now, sometimes celebrities can't provide their own voice because they're busy, so they get me to do it for them, like David Spade,
Shia LaBeouf, Christian Bale as Batman, Nicolas Cage,
Justin Timberlake, Jay Baruchel.
Oh, hey, Robert Williams, Andre the Giant.
And it's crazy, but I've been Christopher Walken. I'm the voice that tells you what's now available on DVD and Blu-ray. TV this movie is directed to conduct another drive safely. Offer expires on November 30th. See so many details. Batteries on the Groovy Back Service on 77 required. Member of TIC. Don't miss it! So that is the secret life of a voice actor, and that is how I fit into this world of Star Wars. And I have a show right back here at 6 o'clock called Obi-Wan and Beyond, and I hope you come back and see me. It's the last big show here at the Premier Theater for Star Wars Weekends 2013. Will you come back and see me, yeah? All right, awesome. Well, we have an amazing show right now, an amazing show. We're celebrating 30 years since Return of the Jedi came out. Any Return of the Jedi fans? Well, we have two of the stars from Return of the Jedi, Billy Dee Williams and Peter Mayhew. Awesome. You know what? We also have, very special, two other guys that wanted to say a little hello, and watch the screens here. All right. The Force is with us because our very first guest here is a beloved Star Wars character, and he's brought that to life for 36 years. But let's take a look at him in action on the screens. Here he is, Chewbacca himself! Wonderful. Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you, sir. Oh, this is so much fun. Wow. It is great. We've come to the end of Star Wars Weekend, so we've saved the best for last. This has been a fantastic weekend, hasn't it?
It's been absolutely wonderful.
Really, really a good time. And so Chewbacca is one of those characters that I think we just love him, don't we? I mean, and I really feel, and I'm sure everybody else feels, that you are very responsible for bringing this character to life. And how does that feel to know that you have this character that has kind of come out into you and into the world all this with this amazing character?
It came very slowly.
Yeah?
Because you look at the drawings, and then you develop what you think is the character.
Okay.
It's fine looking at a single character and then trying to turn it into a 3D character.
Yeah.
Which means that It's up to you
Well,
how to do this.
you did it very well. I mean, and why do you think he's so popular? I mean, besides the fact that, I mean, he's tall, he's strong, he's cute, he's got no pants. Originally he was supposed to have pants, but why do you think Chewbacca is so popular?
Because he's a teddy bear. Everybody loves a teddy bear.
That's right. That's right.
And, you know, he's a teddy bear, he's a security blanket, he's the guy next door to look after you, and he's loyal, and, you know, he's there.
He's a good buddy, isn't he?
Oh, he's
the
great.
best buddy in the world.
Yep.
And speaking of buddies, Harrison Ford, Han Solo, a good buddy of yours then, and you spent many years together with that. And then Mark and Carrie, it seems like you all had a lot of fun.
We did. It was wonderful.
It was constantly, like, you know, obviously a lot of work.
It was hard work.
But you're having a lot of fun there.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems that you and Carrie had a good time.
Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves.
Right? Yeah. That's amazing. Oh, look.
Getting better.
So you had a very good time.
Yeah, she always told me she had a furry thing for furries.
Wow, she is great. You know, I got to interview her at Celebration 6 this last year. I don't know if anybody went to Celebration 6. And do we have, I had a good time with Carrie. Do we have that picture of Carrie and I at all? I don't know if we do or not, but yeah. So, she was, I should say I'm wearing a tan shirt there, by the way. So anyways, yeah, that was a fun time. You can insert your own punchlines there. Okay, anyways, so we've got this character, and he doesn't really speak. We don't hear words or anything, yet he speaks. He emotes, and he gives so much.
Well, it's, as I said, it's a mind character.
A mind character.
Therefore, you know, he has to do certain things, certain actions, which people know. And by the time the end of the movie came, everybody knew what he was talking about.
That is so true, doesn't it? It seems we understand what Chewie's saying, even though we don't understand all those little grunts and groans and all those fantastic sounds. You can give us a little Chewie there. That's awesome. But there's one scene that I particularly love, Peter, that is very emotional. It's emotional to me every time I see it because of what you did with this character. Let's take a look at the screens. Ah, how cool is that? How cool that we just got to watch that with Peter Mayhew. Isn't that neat? We're all just like, you know, I'm geeking out up here, Peter. This is fantastic. Now, oh, you know, would you mind if we took some questions? Would you be all right if we took some questions? Okay, well then, do we have a...
And now, questions from the council.
Questions from the council, yes, the Jedi Council. No, do we have, I think we have a video question, don't we? I went out there and asked some questions, and we've got one here. Let's take a watch.
And we're on the street with Aaron and Bailey, and Bailey has a question for Peter Mayhew.
Yes, I was just wondering, I always think of Chewbacca as a big teddy bear, so I wondered what he would use as a teddy bear.
Let's think about that. I think it will be Princess Leia.
We saw earlier that, and we had those other pictures too, that was backing that up quite well, actually. All right, good. One for Peter, very good. And do we have another video question?
Okay, Peter, Mark has some questions he really wants to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna blush when I ask this, but do people realize that as Chewbacca that he's naked? I mean, do you have those things that they have, you know, the protection, you pull it down and you put it on the seat of the Millennium Falcon and you sit on it? Like, I just don't know. How do you carry your keys around? Are they keys to the Millennium Falcon? Do you have a little stretchy thing? Or you keep it in your purse? Keys are in the purse. I know what's in the purse. Keys are in the purse. Keys are in the purse.
So glad I asked. The keys. And that's a good question. What was in Chewie's purse? You know what? Let's play.
What's in Chewie's purse?
Let's see what. Oh, why? Thank you, my dear. Ooh, this is heavy. Okay. Wow. Oh man, this is huge. This is great. Let's see. So I've always wondered this. You mind if I take a look? No. Okay. Let's see.
Watch it. There's a mousetrap in there.
Okay. Look at this. Oh, we've got a card in here. What is this? Happy Life Day. Lando. Okay. We've got a. Ooh, look at that. That's a Wookiee cookie.
Ooh, I've been looking for that.
Cookie. You want that? You can have a cookie. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. All right. Ooh, fleece spray. Yes, you would need. Yeah, you could use
Is there a
fleece
brush
spray.
in there?
Man. Is that it? Let's see. Wait a second. All right. Oh, this is nice. Oh no, it's a little Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, we're good. Oh, and look, the keys are in here. Honestly.
That is Leo's.
So these aren't the keys to the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
These are the keys
Yeah.
to Leia's room. Okay. Anyway. Hairbrush. All right. Hey, this has been fun. This is what's been in Chewie's purse. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. I feel as though
This has been questions from the council.
My goodness, yes. Okay, question from that's one. Thank you, my dear. That is great. All right. So I've got to tell you, we've talked about Chewie talking, but there was a scene actually. There's some outtakes of you actually speaking.
Yeah.
And we have some of the outtakes. I don't know if you all have ever seen this. Listen very carefully. You will hear Peter actually talking in this. Take a listen.
That old man's mad.
You said it, Chewie.
He said that old man's mad. You were talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I resemble that remark.
No, you don't.
I'm told that sometimes I might sound like him. But there's a couple other times where you talked. And
Sorry, am I interrupting anything?
What's up, player?
right? These are like on the official DVD. Do we have a couple of those?
Hello. What do you want? Get down here. I want to go back in here.
No, wait.
Huh?
Chewie,
Alright.
take care of yourself, okay?
Okay, oh, right there. Cookie, I love you.
And I think there's even one more. There's one more.
Where's my medal?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Mayhew! You deserve every medal, my friend. You did get one. You did get one a few years back, right?
Yeah.
MTV, yes, honorary. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, will you stay with us as we have our next guest?
Please.
This is someone you know.
I'd enjoy it.
Someone you know personally. In fact, you know, Chewie and him were hands-on experience there. But look, actually, because he is a major part of the Star Wars world, but also, I think, the smoothest character in the world of Star Wars. Take a look at the screens. Ladies and gentlemen, Lando himself! Is this the coolest Star Wars weekend ever? Wow! This is an honor to be on stage with both of you gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Are you enjoying your time here at Star Wars?
Yeah, I was just telling somebody earlier, I said, just forgetting about the humidity. This has really been a blast for me.
It is a lot of fun.
And I've been coming here, you know, since, I was thinking about it the other day, I think I've been coming here for like quite a few years, since around the 90s.
Yeah.
I even did a pageant, a Christmas pageant.
Really?
I narrated a Christmas pageant.
You did?
Yes.
And I bet it was cooler at that point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot cooler.
It's always cool when he's here, though, isn't it? Come on. I gotta get in.
You know, I was just thinking when you were talking to Peter, you know, that's not a very, you know, to be in costume and to be a kind of a character, a monster character, to create the kind of pathos that he created.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
It was just absolutely amazing. Just that small moment when he was just not saying anything.
And saying so much,
And
right?
saying so much. It was
That's
just
so true.
absolutely beautiful.
And look at that. We have two pilots of the Millennium Falcon here together on screen and together here. Both responsible for blowing up the Death Stars. Both of them. You can't ever let anybody, you know, give Lando a bad time because he blew up the second Death Star, you know? It's like, sure, you might always have a second Death Star laying around after you get the first one, but you got the second one. There's no third Death Star popping up. You were responsible for that. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I needed that because I spent so much time justifying the actions of Lando. I mean, even when I used to pick my daughter up from school.
Yeah. People would get upset with you? Like kids would get
The
upset?
little kids in the schoolyard would run up to me and say, "You betrayed Han Solo." And get on the airplane and the stewardess would, "You betrayed Han Solo." I get no food or anything.
Man, and you're like the only guy that can pilot that thing if they really needed to.
So I needed that. I really needed it. Yeah.
Man, that doesn't seem fair
A
because...
little redemption.
Absolutely. Second Death Star, okay? Come on. Give me a break. But a wonderful, wonderful list of credits to you, sir. From Brian Song, Lady Sings the Blues. Come on, yeah. Mahogany. Woo! Batman. Huh? Harvey Dent. Moving along with Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings, huh? This is fantastic. That was a big all-star cast. Is it fun when you're in that kind of film where it's tons and tons of people having fun all the time?
Oh, no, it was great. I mean, because it was a real wonderful piece of history.
Yeah.
American history.
Yeah, can you tell folks if they don't know what this film is about?
Well, it was about the Negro baseball players back in the 1930s and 40s. And to me, I've never seen anything, I didn't see anything like it before or after. I mean, it really captured, with a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it captured a lot of the, you know, the trepidations that these guys went through.
And you were in that with James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader.
Right.
And you said something to me as well that I think is pretty cool. With you and Darth Vader, what is it that Lando has that's special, unlike any other character? That he stood up to Darth Vader, right?
Well, yeah, for 3 seconds. I realized that he what he was doing. I don't know that there's no character in that whole series that ever stood up to Darth Vader. I mean, there were people refusing jobs when Darth Vader was
No, sir. No, sir. Yes. But also an accomplished artist you are, sir. And we have some of your art here. But can you tell us a little bit about that? Because you've been doing art since...
Yeah, all of my life, and I call my work abstract reality. And what I mean by that, as real as things are, they are as abstract, which gives me a lot of levels to play on.
And are they oil on canvas then primarily?
Yeah, oil and acrylic. Acrylic, I work a lot with acrylic because it really suits my personality, I mean my temperament.
Okay, and the colors are really vibrant and fun too. But there's something else people might not know about you. You actually threw your hat in the political ring. And have you seen these ads? Take a look at the screens here.
This week brings the most important election in our history. You will choose between Lando Calrissian and Emperor Palpatine for leader of the galaxy. Lando Calrissian's only leadership experience has been as a community organizer in a city that's not even connected to the ground. Lando Calrissian, not ready to lead. Emperor Palpatine, I approve this message.
Hello, I'm Lando Calrissian. While administrator of Cloud City, I studied those clouds. And I understand how we can stop global warming on the ice planet Hoth and save the diminishing Tauntaun population. Vote for me. I'm Lando Calrissian, and I approve this message.
But I will say, sometimes these campaigns, they get a little dirty, don't they? There's a little back and forth. It went even farther than that, didn't
Lando
it?
Calrissian doesn't want you to know that he pals around with rogue smugglers and bounty hunters. In fact, he launched his political career on the deck of the Millennium Falcon in the Kessel Run. Lando Calrissian, his skills are no match for the powers of the dark side. You will pay a price for your lack of vision.
Emperor Palpatine wants to focus on my past, but we need to look toward the future. We are currently spending 10 billion credits a month on a clone war that Senator Palpatine initiated. I've opposed the clone wars from the beginning and became a commander in the rebel forces. I'm Lando Calrissian, and I approve this message.
Yes. He's got our vote, doesn't he? Vote for Lando. So, now this character, Lando Calrissian, now most folks, I don't know if they know about the whole process of you get called and they say we'd like you to come in and talk to us about exploring a character in a film. But you had something that was kind of unique when Irving Kershner came and talked to you about taking this role.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably one of the few actors that ever had a director come to the house,
So he came, actually came over to your house, and you guys just hung out and then just talked, and kind of get to know each other and see it.
Normally you go to somebody's office and you're either hired or you're not hired, but he came to my house and we sat and talked about a lot of different things, and we talked about the Eastern philosophy, Buddhism, because he was very much involved with Eastern philosophy, and I had been involved with Eastern philosophy, and we created this wonderful relationship, rapport.
It seems to be that that was his way, and I know Peter has spoken very highly of Kirsch. You all called him Kirsch, right? That was kind of nickname, but he brought such a depth to Empire Strikes Back that I know that's both of your favorite films. I think it's probably most people's favorite out of the Star Wars films.
He was an extraordinary filmmaker. I mean, he was one of the pioneers back in those years in New York. He created Naked City, and he did a lot of the small black and white movies that were pioneering movies.
They captured the characters really well. He was an actor's director.
Yeah, he was an actor's director.
And let's take a look at you in Empire Strikes Back. Watch these scenes. It's really an unforgettable scene. Now, there's so many. Do you have a favorite scene from Empire then, or from Return of the Jedi?
Certainly, that was one of my favorite scenes.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
I think the introduction of that character with the cape, I thought was really was the key to that character for me.
You enjoyed the cape, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have the cape? Did you keep the cape?
No, I don't own it.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I don't actually.
But you're looking smooth in it. It's very cool. It is awesome. You know, the thing I love is that you have a great sense of humor about all of this, and you're so kind to the fans, and you're a lover of Star Wars as well. Both of you are lovers of Star Wars, but we've seen you really have fun with Robot Chicken, and that 70s show, American Dad, Scrubs, Modern Family, and that's what I love is that we're always seeing you pop up in these, and it's a lot of fun. But there's a new one too, the Lego Star Wars as well.
Right? Lego, yeah. Well, I've been devoting a lot of my time parodying myself.
That's okay. In fact, we have a clip of that. I don't know if have you seen any of the Lego Star Wars? Well, take a look. We haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Let's watch it.
Trespassers! This is a restricted planet. You have some nerve coming here.
Just kidding. I got your distress call. My name's Calrissian, Lando Calrissian, and this is my son, Lando.
How's it going, fellas? Welcome aboard the Millennium Falcon.
The finest traveling nightclub in the galaxy.
Nightclub?
Did you care for refreshing beverages?
Worse ways to travel, there are.
It's all in the delivery, my friend. You're very good. And you have fun on Jimmy Kimmel quite a bit, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's this other film that's coming out soon. It's episode 7, I think? Episode 7. Do we know about this? You were recently on Jimmy Kimmel, and you had some fun with J.J. Abrams, didn't we? Have you seen this? Take a look.
I've got an idea. The next Star Wars, nothing but Lando.
Is that it?
Of course. What else do you need?
He makes it for you. What else do you need? You don't need anything else. That's amazing about it.
What else do you need but Billy Dee Williams? In the Star Wars Saga. Honestly, gentlemen, what a treat it has been. What can we do to make this cooler than these two? How about Jedi Mickey? Come on! Hey, Jedi Mickey, how are you? Friends as well here?
And greetings over here as well.
You know, Jedi Mickey, I'm wondering, would you like to help us, Jedi Mickey, close the show here? I think it would be good, right? Yeah? Would it be good? Yeah. Okay, I think...
It would be my pleasure.
Excellent, excellent. But you know what? This is the final Stars of the Saga for 2013. I think we can make this even more special, right? Okay, come on out, guys! Everybody! What do we have? Now! Oh, my dear! Now we have a photo moment. Now we have a Star Wars weekend to remember. Yes? And could we have a little music, maestro, please? Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M.I.C. See you really soon.
Because we love you.
Everybody! M.O.U.S.E.
I sure do.